Hey guys, this is the Reverend. Today we are going to talk about everyday carry, EDC, the kind of stuff that you want to keep on your person every day, 24/7. Well, maybe not 24/7, but at least for the minute you walk out the front door of the house. The things that you literally should feel naked if you leave the house without. This is your everyday stuff. Now, go bags and get home bags and other things that you keep in the car, that's something for another video, and we will be doing that video. But just for today, we're going to go over the stuff that I carry and wear on a day-to-day basis without exception. So let's go ahead and get started with the core of this. The pants that I wear, first thing I put on in the morning are going to be these pants. And there is a very specific reason that I've chosen these pants. These are the Atlas pants, which are available from LA Police Gear. You can check those out on the website. They're about 34 bucks last time I ordered a pair. I've also run their operator pants with the elastic waistband. It's really about the best bargain you're going to have. And these Atlas pants in particular are the single most comfortable pair of pants that I've ever worn. That's a nice bonus. But the cool thing is it provides me with a lot of pockets for the options of the things that I'm going to be carrying every day. Now, you see a lot of people doing their EDC videos where they've got everything from everything from links of paracord to a tactical bottle opener to 6 flashlights, 4 knives, that kind of thing. Okay, that's cool, man. I mean, if you want to load yourself up like Batman's utility belt, knock yourself out. But in the practical world that the rest of us live in, we don't have the budget, we don't have the patience, and we really don't feel like carrying a whole lot of crap around. It starts restricting your movement, so we keep it very basic. 3 things that are absolutely essential for everyday carry, in my view, are a source of light, a source of flame, and a blade. Everything else is auxiliary. I do carry a bit more than that, but definitely want to have a source of light, a source of flame, and a blade, and all of those things are here. This is what sits on top of my dresser. So, get up in the morning, put these pants on. These pants are held in place by a rigger belt made by Tactical Tailor, which is also available from LA Police Gear. And again, if you have any specific questions about any one of these specific pieces of gear, we will be doing gear reviews on all of this stuff in upcoming videos. Right now, I just basically want to show you what we're carrying. So, source of light. When I get up, depending on where I'm going or what I'm running, I have like 2 sources that I do. One is a basic little tactical single LED flashlight that's very small. And the other is a Surefire, which is bigger and more powerful, and can also have the added bonus of being used as an impact weapon last ditch. So the source of light for this morning, we're going to pick the Surefire Tactical, and that is going to go into one of the front pockets here of our LA Police Gear Tactical pants. So that's going to slide into that pocket. Source of flame, we can either go with a standard Bic lighter. For you smokers out there, you should probably have about 3 of these because your friends are going to steal them anyway. And the other one, which is the one I'm going to choose to be carrying today, is this old trench lighter. This is a reproduction of a German trench lighter, and it's available from keepshooting.com for about $6, and it performs basically like a Zippo lighter, uses the same fluid and everything, and also has the added bonus in a pinch that you can pull that bottom out and use it like a candle. So that's kind of a nice little bonus. But anyway, pretty reliable lighter, and so that is also going into this same front slot pocket on the LA Police Gear pants. Now we're going to talk blades. There are 2, and it depends just as much on the mood I'm in as in where we're headed and what we're going to be doing, which blade that I choose. The one that I normally carry as a default blade is this one here. It's a Seahawk made by Columbia River Knife and Tool. I'm a big believer in Columbia River blades, have been for years and years and years. So much so that I sought this one out in particular, even though it's been discontinued for about 15 years. And this is the one that I will usually fall back on. Now, this other blade is still in production. This is also by Columbia River. This is the M21, and it's got those big, fat, nasty shark tooth serrations on it. It's a little bit bigger and beefier blade. Do keep in mind, with regard to blades, any folding knife begins its life broken in half. So think about it accordingly. If I do decide to go with a fixed blade, and sometimes I do, it won't go into a pocket. It'll be affixed to the belt, and it will be this one. This is a Strider RW2. S30V stainless. It's basically a crowbar with an edge on it. So if I happen to be, taking a long hike that's going to take me into some backcountry areas, I might go with a fixed blade. But for today, we're going to go with the Columbia River Seahawk, and that will fit in here to the right pocket. And again, another nice touch with these tactical pants is that it has a tab here on the corner of that pocket that actually reinforces it a little bit specifically for the knife clip. It's also got an additional side pocket if I wanted to change the blade placement and put it here. A million and one pockets on these things, and they're very, very comfortable. Again, LA Police Gear Atlas pants. Now, that covers the source of flame, source of light, and a blade. Then we get into other things that you're going to want to augment your everyday carry with. A good thing to always have on you is a multi-tool of some sort. Now, this one is a Gerber multiplier, and it's one of the solid black oxide coated ones. Again, every one of the Gerber multipliers is basically going to have the same assortment of tools that you're going to find on any regular multi-tool. So this one's no exception. This one's just a bit more rugged, a bit more jaws on the plier, and a nice wire cutter here in the middle. Now that one is going to go into the left side front slot pocket of the Atlas pants. It's going to go here, right? And joining it in that pocket is going to be my phone. We all have a smartphone. We all know that we can't live without them. I use an older iPhone, a 4S in particular, both because I believe in Apple products, but also the reason that I use the older one is that accessories for an older phone are going to be a hell of a lot cheaper. Mine is protected by an OtterBox Armor series. This was the hardest case that OtterBox ever made. They continue to make them for the 5 and the 6 series iPhones, but for the 4S, unlike the $160 whatever they're charging for the 5 and the 6, this particular OtterBox Armor series was only $15 on eBay. So that was a nice bonus. And this thing is waterproof, crush-proof, shock-proof, damn near everything proof, and in the last ditch can be used as an impact weapon. So that is going to be joining the multi-tool in that front slot pocket and tucking in behind the multi-tool. So once we get that into place, we move back into the rest of the gear, which is going to be your carry gear, your primary carry weapon. My everyday carry weapon is a Glock Model 19, 3rd generation, loaded with 124 grain plus P gold dots, if anybody's wondering. And again, we can get into the minutia of that in another video. But Pris here, my Glock 19 is housed in a Focus USA holster. For the price point, you really can't beat the Focus paddle holster. A lot of people will swear by this brand or that brand. I'm not telling you what's going to be best for you. I'm just telling you what has worked for me. I'm telling you what I train with and what I carry every day and what I'm comfortable with. And the cool thing about the paddle holster is easy on, easy off. And so that will slide into place on belt loop. Now, once I get that paddle holster into place, generally what I will do is just do a couple of practice draw strokes just to make sure that it's snug in the holster comfortably, but it's not so tight in there that I'm not going to be able to get it out. And another touch with my everyday wear, because I am a fan of concealed carry, even though I've got the option to carry open in Washington and often do. If I'm going to be carrying concealed, the polo shirt that I generally wear, and I've got about a dozen of them in my closet, I tend to get them one size larger. And yes, it looks a little bit baggy, but the good news is it doesn't leave much of a print, for your weapons and your backup magazines. So buy a little bit larger shirt. And of course, if you have the dog, you better be able to feed it. So there will be 2 backup 15-round magazines that will slide into these Kydex pouches on the side. This particular mag pouch, Kydex double mag pouch that I've chosen, is also a Focus USA. There are many brands. Find what works for you, for your price point and your needs. But again, I'm not an operator. I'm not kicking down people's doors. So just having something that is going to work on a day-to-day basis is a lot more important to me than spending, several $100s on the biggest, the baddest, and the best that the Tactical Ted crowd happens to be recommending this week. So that's what I carry. So that pretty much narrows it down for the essentials. And then, of course, my wallet. I don't carry even an ordinary wallet. This particular wallet is the THE wallet, built by Spec Ops out of Monahans, Texas. THE for tactical holds everything, and it literally does. Not only does it have an external pocket for my concealed carry permit, which is the first thing that any law enforcement officer should see on a traffic stop, but it's got a flash pocket for my IDs. It's got plenty of pockets for everything up to and including a passport. That's right, this wallet is equipped with a passport pocket. And yeah, it's a fatter wallet than most people carry around, but I do not carry in my back pocket. I actually carry my wallet in my front pocket. So there's actually enough room for that. And last but not least, we will cap it off with my lucky hat, because no everyday carry is complete without your lucky hat. And this is my lucky hat. So now we're dressed and ready. Got basic everyday carry equipment. This is the stuff that I don't leave the front door without. Your mileage may vary and your list will certainly vary. Pick what works for you, but when you're going through everyday carry videos, man, try to strip it down to the basics. You can get by with a lot less even than what I'm carrying, and certainly a lot less than what I see a lot of the Tactical Ted crowd carrying on YouTube when I look at these EDC things and they got their entire kitchen table laid out with gear. You could probably get by with a lot less. Some days I do get by with a lot less than this. You have to have your piece, and again, source of light, source of flame, and a blade. Anything else is pretty much optional. So again, this is what I carry on an everyday basis. This is my EDC. I'd love to hear about yours. Please leave it in the comment section below. Any questions, feel free to ask. And all of this equipment, including the OtterBox case, the Columbia River knives, the Atlas tactical pants, we will be doing gear review videos coming up in future endeavors. So you'll be seeing reviews on every piece of this gear and get to take a look at that a little more in depth. So anyway, that's it. I'm the Reverend. We will see you on the firing line.